Hi everybody, it's Yvonne. Welcome back to Freightbrokerchic, and I'm here with the master trainer today. So I got him today, so yay! I know the last one I did, I was by myself. He was actually doing training, but thank you guys again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And the reason we do that is because the more you like and share, it provides the ability for us to reach more people. The algorithm kind of picks up on that. So we're just not trying to give you an assignment or some homework or be a pain, but it really does help us to reach more people. And so I've got Dexter here today because we normally meet, our team meets every other Saturday, and we talk about some of the challenges that some of them have faced, or if some challenges that Dexter and I faced. And he shared recently an instance that happened when he was still kind of young in being a freight broker, and it just was people were literally just falling out of the chairs. And so I asked him if he would come on today and share that story with us so we could get a little insight. And don't mind us, we're having sushi today as we discuss, goals and plans. So we're comfortable, sit down, get some coffee or water or a glass of wine or whatever, and just let him share with you what happened to him that day.
Well, she wants me to discuss one of my mistakes. So I was a new broker, and I had booked a load that was going from California, I think, to Texas. And the guy had picked the load up, everything was fine, and it was on a Thursday, so he was supposed to be making the delivery on a Monday. I called him on Friday, and he said everything was still fine. So I forgot about it, I must admit. The weekend happened, Monday passed, and then I got a call from my customer on Tuesday. And they were just like, Dexter? And I was like, yeah. Like, where's the truck that was supposed to deliver yesterday on Monday? I was just like, it didn't deliver. And he was just like, well, if I'm calling you, asking you where it is, obviously it didn't. Can you please find out? So then I actually called the carrier who was on the load. That's when he informed me that the truck had broken down in the desert. Later that Friday, I had called Friday morning and checked, but I did not call back later Friday or Monday. And
listen to this, people. Listen to this, because
I won't be disturbed.
Okay. No, I'm just saying.
So,
he's saying, don't let that go over your head. That
well, this is tracking and tracing.
Tracking and tracing. There we go.
Tracing is very, very important. Once you actually get a load from your customer, you need to treat it like you're babysitting a child. And if someone calls up and you don't know where their child is, you're not going to get to babysit them ever again.
Right.
So back to the story. The carrier informed me that the truck had broken down in the desert later that Friday and might not deliver the load until it's Tuesday now, might not get the load there till this coming next Friday. So I had to inform my customer of this, and they informed me, well, the stuff that's on that trailer is making one of our lines go down, and every day that line is down, we're going to charge you $1 million for the line being down. So, needless to say, I had to inform my upper management of the situation, and then so the two companies got together. It just happened to be that this company that I was moving the loads for actually was a customer to my parent company and brought a very expensive, my company also bought a very expensive part of equipment from them in the millions. And so the threat had to be sent back. Well, if you start charging us $1 million a day, maybe we'll go somewhere else and find this piece of equipment that we buy from you. And so needless to say, they backed down, and we went on and got the load delivered, but it kind of almost spent completely out of control. And that's the bad thing about brokering. Usually when something goes wrong, it can go wrong and blow up very big, very fast. So if I would have just been tracking and tracing like I should have been done that day, then I would have been able to inform my customer on Monday that the truck had broken down on Friday, and I wouldn't have found myself in that predicament. After it happened, though, I made sure that I always track and trace, and when I'm teaching my students or anybody else, tracking and tracing is one of the prime things that I always cover, because it's very, very important. Once the truck leaves, and the best broker will update their customer without the customer even asking for an update.
Correct.
So that's my story. I left out names of. I had to leave out names so no companies would know who I was talking about. But you get the gist of it. Right. Track and trace your loads and update your customer until the actual load delivers.
Exactly. And I think what stuck with me was, suppose he didn't have a major company brokerage firm behind him to back him up on this. I mean, you're talking, what is it, $1 million a day?
Yeah.
That's, you know, a lot of money. And so when I see you guys, you know, the questions that I get, and you just want to go on the MFC SA site and, you know, go through the mechanics and then jump out there and be a broker. And that's why I'm saying, like, whoa, put the brakes on. It's more than just getting a customer and booking a load and sending a driver out on the road. There are so many moving parts to what we do. And so again, you guys, you know, you come to me for a lot of your questions, and I try to answer them as forward as I can, to let you know you really sometimes need to just kind of slow your roll and get a mentor. As I always say, you know, I'm always going to say that, get a mentor, get training. And if you'd like to join us, please reach out. I'll answer any questions. The website is there available. And we want you to be a success. Because one thing Dexter always says to us, he says, you know, if you guys are successful, that makes us successful. And we're here to help you with those types of pitfalls. Any last minute comments?
Take the class, and regardless of what you do, get a mentor, especially if not me, someone.
Exactly.
There'll be a lot of questions about brokering, and you cannot ask a DVD or anything else a question. So you do in this job, in this field. If I would have not had someone to be able to come to,
it would have put you out of business.
Well, I wouldn't have been.
That would have put you out of business.
Well, yeah, and I wouldn't also been able to grow anymore.
Right.
But I had a mentor, and he told me how to handle situations, and finally I had been in enough situations that now I can mentor people myself.
Right, exactly. And that's key, is that he humbled himself and sat under someone else's tutelage and is now able to move forward and do it himself. You don't just jump out there and after 6 months, or, you know, you've never sat under anyone and you're trying to train other people, because it can turn out to be disastrous. We handle thousands and thousands and millions of dollars of customers' money, and you really want to be able to be on your game and know what you're doing in order to be successful in this business and keep your customer happy, and like he said, be able to grow. So I think that's all. We're not trying to scare you away. We're just trying to say do it, but do it with practicality and do it with wisdom. All right, guys, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, well, we're going to enjoy the rest of our sushi. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time here on Freightbrokerchic. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.